Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. I've done similar ones, or bigger ones, but basically, yeah, this represents a type of person that I really, really admire, that doesn't deserve to be treated with contempt. That these are the people that make the future, not the fucking so-called normal people. I'll soon find out what this is. Yeah, folks, I've admired these people for like 40 years from the age of 10, and I wanted to be like them because I so fucking admire them, and I think they're clever, really, really smart and clever. And let's see what this is. This isn't actually a confectionery box, and it says nerds. Okay, nerds, like the way the word nerds were pronounced by the leader of the Alpha Beta on the Revenge of the Nerds movie or show, whatever. Movie, it's like a series. But nerds really deserve to be treated with more respect instead of being treated like they're fucking boring or stupid. Because, hey, you know, they're the ones that give you technology. You know, who started putting together technology, you know? Why do we have social media? Why do we have mobile phones? No, even though nerds have been supplanted by assholes, people like, you know, Steve Jobs, for example, really knew how to advance things, and he would have been a nerd of some description. He's probably not as nerdy as some nerds, but nerds are an important part of society, and when things don't work very well, you can bet your bottom dollar that the nerds have been taken out of the mix, because they're the ones that make the technology really good. They're the ones that can really make a difference to our planet. People who are normal people, well, they shouldn't be working for tech companies, you know, when the nerds should be doing it. And people like Tim Cook of Apple are not, I don't consider him a nerd. He's just a dickhead. He's an asshole. He doesn't know how to make good technology. And Samsung is not doing it well either. You know, like, I hate the way Tim Cook removed the headphone jack from the iPhones. I think it was the iPhone 7, if I remember correctly, that they removed the headphone jack. And that was just such a pain in the ass. A lot of people were not happy with that result. They did not like not having, you know, and now the technology's become so all-pervading. People will do accept now that they can't put wired headphones, should I say, into a headphone jack. They'll use the AirPods instead, which is what Tim Cook would want you to do. But it's like they just want these people who run the industries now don't care. And the photocopier industry is full of bullshit, because they use the same boring software, the same boring features. They use legacy software, and they just keep upgrading the hardware. And it's really bad for the planet, because this is not a small piece of e-waste, as you can see there, folks. That's huge. And incidentally, this photocopier is due to run out of its service agreement, I think sometime this month, mid this month. And I'm trying to get what I can out of this equipment before it potentially goes off service agreement, because the manufacturer, Konica Minolta, can't guarantee spare parts, which is really sad. But there is a certain name for a photocopier nerd. Photocopier nerds are indeed extremely special kind of nerd. They're more nerdier than nerds, you could say, in a certain way. And I call them toner heads. And in fact, Stephen Jobs used the word toner head to describe toner heads in Xerox, who apparently were not interested in the in getting into computers at the Palo Alto Research Center in I think in California, I think is where it is, Palo Alto. I'm not sure, my geography is not good, but basically, yeah, they use the term toner head as a put down, but I see the word toner head as a badge of honour. Toner head, Toner. The ink, the dry powdered ink that goes into your photocopier is known as toner, not ink, not like inkjet. Just to differentiate between the two different systems that are available, pretty much inkjet and toner based, or dry toner, dry ink, toner, Toner. So this is the toner boxes. I'll just show you there, toner. Enough of that. We'll just get back to the job and see what we're up to. So we've got this looking quite nice. I do think we can do a better job of it, or maybe this version looks really nice. But basically, I really want to see that the photocopier industry can be revolutionised, because that's what I want to do. Even though I'm disabled, I have had brain damage at birth. I had a cord around my neck, came out feet first, had the oxygen ripped away from me when I was being born, and I can't, my memory's bad, I can't learn new things. I do suspect the hippocampus and the short-term memory were the parts that are damaged are responsible for learning, and basically I can't absorb and retain information. So I'm hoping there'll be technology again designed by the nerds and the geeks to come to my rescue, so that I can have a fully functioning mind, a fully functioning brain that I can become CEO of a future photocopier company that'll redesign and truly, not just in words and catchphrases and what they call buzzwords, but to truly revolutionise photocopiers, to make them better than what they are now, which is shit. To make use of the artificial intelligence that is available, and nerds and geeks are the ones who design that shit, and we want to use AI in a safe manner. We're not interested in making sentient photocopiers. You could say we're not interested in making them sentient, that they have feelings or that they could revolt. I'm just interested in what's called, what I've heard is called weak AI. Strong AI is the dangerous stuff, the stuff that has the potential to revolt, and weak AI is more specialised. So we're using the weak AI. Look it up on Google. But basically, and Google is another thing that nerds and geeks gave us. But the problem is a lot of things don't work very well, because you get the feeling the nerds and the geeks have been taken out of the decision-making process. And that's why the photocopier industry is in such a shit. They don't care about the product. Nerds and geeks typically like to take pride in what they do. It's not just about this, money. The love of money is what's driving nerds out of work. It's like the jocks have actually, in real life, have not just been an article and a figment on the Revenge of the Nerds series. It's actually real. The jocks have kicked the nerds and the geeks out of the industry, and the photocopier industry calls them overqualified. They don't allow them to have it make a difference. So the photocopier industry is full of shit. And I'm really angry at the way they don't care about this. We need the environment to be looked after as well. And dumping this in a third world country is not a way to solve our fucking waste problems. We got to fucking mine the rubbish tips of the world to clean it up, and to also provide new resources instead of wasting valuable virgin materials, like what comes out of the ground and then gets processed and made into raw materials and then becomes our product somewhere down the track. Well, we've got to clean up the mess around the world that these stupid idiots who love money, and we need to get back in the groove, so to speak. And I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news as an artist to get myself started because I'm trying to get in touch with a lost partner as well, who can help make these ideas that I have come true. His name is Luigi, and he too is into photocopiers. He too is a toner head or a photocopier nerd. We're both photocopier nerds, and I need a fellow photocopier nerd to bounce some ideas around with, and I can't find where he is. So Channel 9, I really want you to play my material so I can fucking get in touch with my partner and make these dreams come true, that I can make a difference and that they'll have technology and medicine to fix the disabilities I have, and then I can help make the world a better place. But it starts with this material going to air on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9 here in good old Sydney, Australia. And it's really difficult trying to get these fucking TV channels interested, and I've decided Channel 9 is the ultimate channel to help make my case clear, to get it out there so I can get in touch with my partner and also get recognised as an artist, because I'm also, as you can see, an artist, an artist who's a toner head, and there's not many toner heads who are artists, so I'm trying to get recognised and not have my talent as an artist wasted, as well as wanting to redesign the photocopier. So I've got a lot of dreams ahead, but it's up to you, Channel 9, for my stuff to go to air. If you can make it go to air, and I will get off Centrelink, I won't be a burden on the taxpayer anymore. So just please play my material. Otherwise, nothing will happen. It'll all stay the same. And I'll just show you the artwork. Sorry, I didn't show you the artwork at first. And that's come up a treat. And it's like, yeah, nerds! In other words, that's what the industry says to us, but I say to them in response to that growly insult, fuck yous. Fuck you, Shayamana, Konica Minolta fame. This is the company, and Shayamana is the CEO. He's an asshole. So, yep, Shayamana, sit on this and gyrate, fuck you. Gotta go.